Hey friends, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do the battle of the concealers. This is the Fenty Pro'Filter Instant Retouch Concealer versus the new Brightfix Eye Brightener. Now, you all asked me a lot of questions, so I wanted to try to cover as much as I could in this video. What is better for mature skin? Banana or honey powder? So I have both the setting powders as well. Let me put this down. I have both the setting powders as well. I have honey and I have the banana powder. These are the minis. They last a very long time. If you are a traveler, this is going to be your best friend. If you're always on the go, minis are your best friend. It doesn't weigh down your bag. It's simple, it's easy, it's efficient, and it's lightweight. So that's why I love this. So yeah. I don't feel bogged down when I'm carrying these in my makeup kit. So we're gonna use the Instant Retouch on one eye in the shade 345, and then we're going to use the Brightfix Eye Brightener on this eye so you all can see. I'm also going to use the banana shade with the Brightfix Eye Brightener, and then I'm going to use the honey shade with that Instant Retouch because you all saw the honey shade with the Brightfix Eye Brightener, or Bright Eye Fix Brightener, however it goes. You guys saw that in my previous video. So I figured I should use the honey on the Instant Retouch eye and then use the banana on this eye. And then I'll give you guys my thoughts. We'll also look at ingredients and then talk about who this is for. Is it for the more mature skin or not? All right, starting off with the Instant Retouch, we're gonna clean up my brows. I love to do this technique because my concealer oftentimes and not acts as my brow bone highlight. So I did want to show you all the differences between both of these with cleaning up the brows. And if you do this technique, this would be helpful to know which one to grab if you have both. And depending on what kind of coverage you want. So you all see that the colors look super duper similar. 345 and Honey Mustard are pretty much twins. But I can say that the Bright Eye Fix Brightener is more sheer, so you have to build that up if you're looking for more of a payoff with a brow bone highlight. And that I don't mind. It's just because that one has more hydrating properties in it. So now going under the eyes, we're gonna go in with that Instant Retouch. And then I'm gonna go in with the Bright Eye Fix Brightener underneath the next eye. And then you all can really see how this blends out, but also see how close in colors they are. I wanted to bring you up close. You actually see that they are twins. So while that is setting, I'm going to go in with the Pro'Filter Mattifying Foundation, one of my favorites. This is 410. So for my friend who asked me today about 420 or 410, either or, we can do either or. The 410 is just more warm. So now blending out the Instant Retouch, you see it's thicker in consistency. It blends beautifully, but the coverage is just different. And then blending out the Brightfix Eye Brightener on my left eye. And I used different brushes because I didn't want this test to go awry. But they both blend out beautifully. I would say ease of blendability really is coming with that Brightfix Eye Brightener. And that's just because of all of the emollient properties, all the fruit butters, almond butter, that kind of thing that's in here. So this one blends out a little bit easier than the other one. But I wanted to use brushes because yesterday's videos, I used my fingers. So as you can see, this is more hydrating. You can see it has more of a wet look. And now I'm going in with that honey shade right on top of that Instant Retouch. Still beautiful. And then going in with the shade Banana. Now, for my friend who asked me banana or honey, I would say it depends on the coverage that you're looking for. And I'll go into that at the end of the video. I'm just gonna finish off the look going in with the Pro'Filter foundation powder. And this one is in 400. You can use 410 as well. Then I'm going to go in with the bronzer as a shadow, and that's all I'm going to use on my eyes. So even if you're looking for a one and done look, this is going to be just the way to go, because Fenty does make their products where you can do a one and done. I think Rihanna is more of a naturalista, so she's very conscious about how she curates her products for those women who want that no makeup look or that just simple everyday glam look. So this is a great way to do it. Just put bronzer on your lids and you're good to go. So I'm using Candy Venom from the Mademoiselle line, super duper beautiful spring summer look, and topping it off with Sweet Mouth, which is from Fenty. Then going in with lashes. These are my favorites. Lady Grace, and I'm leaving a discount code below for you all to get yourself a pair. They're super duper comfortable, easy to put on, easy to wear. You don't have to take them off or your eyes feel, you know, weighed down. Okay, beautiful friends, now let's discuss. We've got the Instant Retouch, right? And we have the Bright Eye Fix Brightener on this side. Who wins? You determine that. Let's go into some of the things that I noticed when putting this on. This is much more payoff because it's more mattifying. There is no emollient rich properties in this one as opposed to this one. When I put this on this side, it looks really, really matte. However, I do look aged on this side. When I wear it on this Bright Eye Fix Brightener on this side, I feel like I look more youthful on this side of my face, if you all can see that, right? So it just depends on what kind of finish you want, but just remember, you know, when we have more hydration period makes us look more youthful, more alive, more awake, and it's beneficial to the skin. Not to say that this is not a good product, but it serves its purpose, especially when we're coming on months that are going to be, you know, really hot, and if it's really humid outside, you may want to go after something like this. When I talked to Fenty today, one of the things that they mentioned was the Instant Retouch would be for those deep dark circles. Okay, so if your dark circles are super duper, you know, over the top, then use the Instant Retouch. This is sheer to buildable. This is medium to full. So it just depends on the concerns that you're trying to cover and the depth of your concerns. For mature skin, I would definitely go after this because when we start aging, we tend to see the eye area lacking a lot of moisture, and bringing in something that's going to be hydrating is going to be the absolute key here. So I would definitely go after this one. If you have dry skin underneath the eye, then this is going to be your friend. Can you use the powders? Absolutely you can, but my whole thing is instead of packing it on and letting it sit in baking, which I'm totally opposed to anyway, I would use not a tightly packed brush to put this on. I would use something very, very loose, like this one, just to dust it lightly. Friends, a little of this goes a long way. This can be very drying. That's why I say do not bake with this. I do love this powder, but I've learned with this powder, the learning curve is less is more when it comes to the Fenty setting powder. If you're still not comfortable, then I do recommend the Laura Mercier hydrating powder, which I picked up yesterday as well. So it's just a matter of preference. For the lady that is my skin tone, which one do you like better? Because the honey, so let me see, honey is this yellow one. It is on this eye, and the banana is on this eye. What I do find a little bit interesting, which makes sense though, because this is more of a beige-like color, it toned down the yellow in that honey mustard from the Brightfix Eye Brightener. Whereas the honey powder and that honey mustard, as well as the 345 Instant Retouch, I like better because they work beautiful together because they're pretty much in the same family of color. But if you want to tone down that yellow and it's too much for you, either you can go a shade down, like in the toffee I think they have one that's toffee and they have pumpkin. You can definitely go after those. Or if you want to go after honey mustard and you like the yellow and you want to tone it down just a smidget, then go in with the banana powder. But yeah, this is what the banana is giving me, and this is what the honey is giving me on this side. So a little bit more yellow, which I like. And it may not be the case for everybody, right? Everything is subjective. Also, I wanted to mention too that I think this is taking over from the Pro'Filter Hydrating Concealer, because that's no longer on their website. It's just these two worlds. So either you're going after something more mattified or you're going after something more hydrating. What I can say is, yes, this one, you know, is more pigmented, but you can't feel it underneath the eye. Both of them are very comfortable underneath the eye area, so everything is subjective. This does not have all of the really good ingredients, like as far as fruit, fruit butters in it, or like your sodium hyaluronate. I didn't see that in here, and if it is, it's probably way to the bottom of the ingredient list. This one has it. Sheer to medium coverage, medium to full. Also, you're getting 0.27 fluid ounces with this one for $26, the Instant Retouch, and you're getting the Brightfix Eye Brightener for $25. This one has 0.34 fluid ounces. So 0.34 fluid ounces versus 0.27. You're getting more product with this one for $1 less. So like I said, everything is subjective. It just depends on what it is that you're going after. If you want that sheer to medium coverage, or if you want the medium to full coverage. So yeah, friends, this is my take on everything. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. This is a really great video as far as, you know, knowing which one to go with. Definitely, you know, get your hands on this as soon as you can, because Sephora is selling out of this. I just mentioned to Lisette and a couple others down in the comment section, I went back to Sephora because I really loved that Bright Eye Fix Brightener and Honey Mustard. And I wanted to purchase those last two that were left, and they were already gone. So that can tell you that this thing is selling out super duper fast. Fenty also doesn't know when they'll have a restock of the Eaze drop. So if you didn't get the Eaze drop when it first launched and you're waiting like me, yeah, just, you know, go on Fenty's website, sign up to be notified when it comes back in stock, and then go ahead and purchase it as soon as it drops. So that's what I had to end up doing. So, and that's what they advised me to do. But anyway, the discussion continues, friends. Leave your comments down below. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. To my wonderful friends that asked me all these wonderful questions, hopefully I provided some insight and gave you enough information to really help you to make the best informed decision. And I'll see you all in my next one. Ciao for now.